What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to one of how to smartphones tutorial videos on the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 11 series. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to do a hard reset. And if you guys find this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you know anybody looking for this information, please do share it with them. So the things that you will need to do the hard reset is a Mac or a PC, anything with the iTunes logo signed in. You will also need the power cable. I do recommend the original power cable. Those seem to work the best. And then the device that you are looking to reset. And on iTunes, if you have the latest version of the operating system on iTunes, that'll also help out. So the hard reset, what I use those for is if you have a device that is locked, something that has a passcode on there that you are not able to get through to get around. I strongly recommend using the hard reset. The factory reset through settings is the one that I originally go to, but if your device has a passcode on it, you can't get into settings. So this is the way that I go about doing it. We'll need the volume up, volume down, and a little side button over here. So we're going to start off by hitting the volume up, volume down, and pressing and holding the side button for a while, so it gives us the slide to power off option. We will not be doing that. Continue holding. The Apple logo will then appear. Continue holding even after that. We should see a different logo, little computer looking logo with the a cable showing that chart or plug your device in. So just like that, once we have that, we should then release. And at that point, as you guys were able to see on my iTunes screen, it turned into a different screen. Now it says there's a problem with the iPhone named iPhone that requires to be updated or restored. If you get one that says something about updating your operating system, you will need to do that before you're able to do the factory reset or the restore. So I'm going to go ahead and restore mine. And it's going to ask me, are you sure you want to restore it? And the restore will clear all of your information, your contacts, calendars, text messages, photos, anything you have on your device will be clear. Are you sure you want to clear it? I'm going to go ahead and select restore. It's going to be going through a couple terms and agreement pages. So next and agree. And at this point, there is a little timer on my end that pops up letting me know I got about an hour's worth of time to do this hard reset. And then another thing, so it will take some time. And if you have an outdated version of the operating system, it'll take even longer because that takes quite a while to get that up to speed regularly without being in the recovery mode. So just a heads up, it does take time. And if your phone leaves this screen for whatever reason, it'll automatically boot back up to, in my case, that disabled screen. So it'll just power boot it, bring it back up to, and then the reset, everything that's going on here at that point is no longer updating. So at this point, it's deleting all your old information off your device, and it's going to start bringing up and downloading all the new software and then the operating system onto the phone that you have. So it will take some time. Just keep that in mind. So as you guys can see now here, my phone did restart and it is still downloading here. I got about 30 minutes left. My phone did power cycle, so I ran out of time. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to let that just boot up to where it goes back to that disabled screen, and now we'll let this full 33 minutes go through until it does its update, does everything it needs to do, and then I will restart the cycle again. So I will run you guys through that one more time. So here we are, we're back, everything updated here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start this off again. Still has that passcode on it. So I'm gonna go volume up, volume down, press and hold this side button. Continue to hold through it just like we did previously. We should get the Apple logo, and then we should get that plug into computer logo. And at that point we will release. But right now we're still holding it in place. So we're continuing to hold. And now we will let go. And we are back onto, there's a problem with your device. What do you want to do? Restore it. Go ahead and just kind of hop through these real quick. Restore and update. So now it's extracting software. It's a completely different screen than what I had earlier. Earlier I had the little logo pop up here on the far right. Now we are extracting software. So we are moving along. So it's finishing up with extracting software, as you guys could see. But I'm just kind of glad that my phone did time out and I was able to do this second run or second wave just to show you guys, because chances are you won't get the exact perfect restart from the first try. Chances are you'll have issues. It'll time out. You might not have the latest operating system on there, and it'll take some time to get through that. But I'm just glad that I was able to do this second wave, and just to kind of show you guys that, hey, you know, if you get it the first time, second time, you can always try, and you will continue on. So now it looks like we are preparing and we're waiting for the iPhone. So it looks like the download bar here on the phone should go. Once it fills up, it should be ready and back up on the startup page and help us get through the startup page to like get to the home screen of the phone. So once again, if there's an iCloud that is signed into the device, you will have to type in the password to fully reset the device. So if it's somebody else's iCloud information, you will need to get the password in order to get it off. I see it all the time. People will buy devices offline, off Craigslist, Facebook, whatever, and they will try to set them up as their own, and then they run into the problem of, hey, this guy has his password on there, I can't get it off, what do I do? Unfortunately, that is security that Apple had put into place, so to prevent any kind of theft and resale of devices. And unfortunately, it still does happen. People still get ripped off, still get stolen. Stolen phones being sold online everywhere. It's just one of the things that, I guess, one of the flaws in the system that are always, I guess, going to be there. So if you're buying something used, I recommend buying it in person, being able to check it, take it to a Verizon store, have them check it, or a carrier store, whoever you guys have them check it there, and then they will let you know if the device is good to go or if you won't be able to activate it. So just be safe when buying used devices. Then as far as resetting, having the latest version of everything definitely helps. So latest version of iTunes, latest version of operating system on your phone, it'll definitely speed things up, because if you still have to go through recovery mode to update your operating system, it's going to take twice as long as what it would normally take just to do the hard reset. So now that the Apple screen had popped away, it filled up that loading bar. Now it says your iPhone has been restored to factory settings, and was not able to read that message, but it pretty much tells me that my phone should be good to go. It is powering up. So when it powers up, it should take me to the hello screen, to the startup, I guess you'd call it wizard, the startup page from hello, and then I will run through the hello screen and all the setup pages just to show you guys that it does fully reset the device. We have one more loading bar to get through. Once that loads up, it should take us there. So there we have it. The screen came up to hello, and on my laptop it said success, your iPhone has been unlocked. And then if you want to hit continue, if you want to sync it with another device off of your phone, which I'm not going to do, I'm just going to set up as the regular thing. I'm just going to go ahead and hop through these things really quick. I connected to the Wi-Fi, and through these I'm just going to go ahead and set up later in settings everywhere that I can. Skip every kind of password. Don't use password. Set it up later in settings. Terms and agreements. Continue. Set up later in settings. Set up later in settings. Don't share. Continue. Continue. Just like that, boom, we are back on the home screen. So hope you guys found this video helpful. This is once again, my hard reset video, how to clear any kind of information off of it, how to get the password off. Because you guys could see the password is no longer there. Disabled screen is no longer there. Everything signs in like it should. Quick hard reset video. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to share it. If you know somebody looking for this information, please do share it with them. That's all I got for you guys in this one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.